guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. Now guys, someone is going after Ye's reputation, and what they're using is just bad press. It's not factual, but they know that once they put these bad press out there are people who are gullible enough to believe it, and it's gonna make his character look really bad. You guys might be asking, what are you talking about? Well, it's been reported that Kanye West may become the subject of a criminal investigation by the FBI, right? What they're saying is that Kanye West could be investigated for hiring foreign national right-wing provocator Milo Yiannopoulos, right? Now, let's pause for a second. When you think about, or if you can remember, Milo's name be involved in politics. You've heard Milo's name around Donald Trump, Marjorie Green Taylor, and the list goes on, right? So, if it is the case that Ye is in the wrong for hiring Milo back in 2020 because of Milo's immigration status, it means that Donald Trump will be investigated by the FBI for working with Milo, Marjorie Green Taylor, and a slew of other people. Also, if Milo is an illegal immigrant in the United States since 2020, what the heck is he still doing in the United States? It is 2023. Guys, let me tell you this. I've been saying this to you guys. The powers that be, they are playing so much games with Ye's reputation, and what they're hoping to do is to throw this man's reputation down the drain. And they are paying people, anyone who is a rat that has worked with Ye, that they can give a few dollars to tell some lies, make up some stories about him. These little rats go ahead, takes the little crumb of cheese because they're hungry, they're desperate, and what they do, assassinate his character. And when they put out these fake stuff, there are people who actually believe that these things are real. Oh my God, Kanye West has committed a crime. He has committed fraud. If you guys remember, it was about 3 to 4 months ago, we learned that Ye committed an election fraud, right? They accused Milo of using Marjorie Green Taylor's credit card to purchase a domain for Ye, and then they could see where Ye had reimbursed Milo. And Ye's treasurer was the one who brought up all of that drama, all of that nastiness on Ye's political campaign. The treasurer that Ye had said it's political fraud, it's illegal, too many illegal activities. And I said to you guys, nothing is going to come off that, because you can tell that the treasurer was just bitter and angry, just like the mother-daughter duo at Donda Academy. And then another teacher was added onto that. It is the same thing that is going on here with Ye's political campaign. I've always said to you guys, the aim is to cripple and stifle all his efforts. They know that these cases are not going to go anywhere, but they want to ensure that Ye exhausts all his resources fighting these nonsense cases. And they put in information to ensure that people who are thinking knows that these cases doesn't make sense, but they want to display that they have the power to do it, so they are going to do it. Now, let's talk about this report, because when I tell you it's shit, it is shit. It makes no sense. So, but we're going to talk about it because I see that some people are believing it, some people are buying into it. Now, it says lawyer for Kanye West failed press, which means president or presidential campaign, blows whistle on alleged crimes, election law violations to FBI and Federal Election Commission, right? They did this to him the first time he ran for president. It was discovered that it was all a fallacy. Coming back again, they're doing it again. Now, The report says that Kanye West may become the subject of a criminal FBI investigation for allegedly hiring a foreign national right provocateur Milo Yiannopoulos to work as campaign manager on his failed 2020 presidential campaign. RadarOnline.com has exclusively learned. The bombshell allegation incredibly come from Yeezy's own campaign committee treasurer and attorney who has already notified the feds and the FEC. So 3 to 4 months ago, this man notified the FEC. Nothing came from it. So he's pushing it by reporting it to the feds, right? But what I hope is that they put this man behind bars because he's proving to be very problematic and he's causing public mischief. This man, it seems as though someone is paying him to ruin Ye's reputation, and he's not about to stop. We heard about this about what? I think it was 3 or 4 months ago. Now someone else is added on. We're hearing that this man is also Ye's lawyer. And you can't be Ye's lawyer and Ye's treasurer, because we know that over 4 months ago, Ye was working with Greenberg Traurig, and that's law firm. They have cut ties with him. Ye has a new legal team, one that is not being made known to the public, and these are the reasons why those information are now being protected, because Ye know that they're trying to take every dollar from him. Not only are they trying to take every dollar from him, the aim is no black man should have that power in America. He should never have that power, money, or influence. And because of that, they're going to do everything that they can to break him down. They did it to Bill Cosby. They did it to Prince. They did it to Michael Jackson. And now Ye is their next target. And if you don't fall in line with what they're doing in Hollywood, if you don't walk that path that they want you to walk, this is what happens to you. But let's continue, right? Now, they say the bombshell allegation incredibly come from Yeezy's own campaign committee treasurer, an attorney who has already notified the feds, FEC, about the alleged crime, which is punishable by up to 5 years in prison. RadarOnline.com has also learned that for at least the past 6 months, Kanye has been repeatedly warned about potential violation of the Federal Election Campaign Act and could face conspiracy and aiding and abetting charges if he was aware of Yiannopoulos' immigration status and failed to act. But why is it that Marjorie Greene Taylor is not being brought into this? Milo was working for Marjorie Greene Taylor at the same time. Why is it that Marjorie Greene Taylor is not being reported to the FBI and the FEC? Why is it that Marjorie Greene Taylor is not being threatened to be imprisoned for up to 5 years? I want you guys to do your own research to see that Milo was working for Marjorie Greene Taylor as well, right? So there you can tell that, people are just using things as a way of, scoring points against this guy. And I don't know how Ye does it, but if I was Ye, I would stay in Tokyo, Japan, and not return to the United States, because these fallacious attempts and the fallacious attacks, it's just too much at this point. And there's so much and no more that one person can bear, right? But let's continue. They're saying that he's a foreign national. Committee counsel Bruce Fee told Radar Online, "You cannot take any services from a foreign national. It's a criminal violation, not civil. A criminal violation, it's a felony. It's a minor offense. This is not an obscure provision in the election law." But at the same time, what about Marjorie Greene Taylor? Milo was a part of Marjorie Greene Taylor's campaign. I want you guys to check that for yourselves again. And why is it that if Milo is an illegal immigrant in the United States, why is he able to speak so freely work with different political organizations, bodies, and groups. And when it comes to Ye, he is not able to work for Ye, but he can work for a Donald. He can be an advocate for a Donald Trump. He can work for Marjorie Green Taylor. Like, it's not making any sense, right? Now, Devin White, the committee treasurer, said it's hard to believe Kanye is not aware of Milo Yiannopoulos' status. It means that it wouldn't be Kanye alone who is not aware. It would mean that none of the people that has worked with Milo is aware, including Milo himself, right? Now they're saying that, you know, none of the people are aware of Milo Yiannopoulos' status, even providing RadarOnline.com with a copy of an urgent July 19, 2023 internal memo begging for proof of the Brit immigration status. We believe it would be virtually impossible at this point for Kanye not to be aware of that unless he's somewhere where he is incapacitated, White said. White is one jealous son of a bitch, that's all I know. And he's very vindictive based on the reports that are coming out, right? They're saying that if Ye is aware of it and assuming he's not being held hostage with a gun to his head and someone saying text this, text that, he should be fully aware of the seriousness of the criminality that is taking place and his potential role as a co-conspirator or aiding and abetting violation of federal election law by a foreign national. Even Kanye's personal attorney, Bruce Marks, seems unsure about Yiannopoulos' immigration status. The only thing I can say is that the matter is under investigation, right? Now, I'm gonna end right there because the reality is these are all fallacious attempts. Nothing is going to come of these. The mere fact that, if you can think about it for a second, as I've said before, Milo has been working with quite a lot of people. And if Milo is an illegal immigrant or if there's something wrong with his immigrant status, there's no way on earth Ye should be the only person that is being held accountable when Milo has been working with quite a few people. The first thing that the former treasurer of Ye's political campaign tried to do, which is Patrick Grayson, he tried to make a mischief saying that Milo used Marjorie Green's money to pay for a domain, and Ye should be held accountable. Ye should be imprisoned. That has passed, so now he has new complaints filing. And I've seen this even in my comment section. When people do not get what they want out of Ye, they either try to make public mischief by going to the police, the FBI, or sometimes they will come into my comment section saying that Ye promised them something, didn't deliver it, and they wish him all manner of evil, and that is what's going to happen. And then after a period of time, those said people start with lies in my comment section. I've been tracking those people. You'll see someone in my comment section, and for 3-4 months, yay, I'm a Kanye supporter. Yeah, go star. Thank you for supporting Kanye. And then the 5th month, they will say, Kanye promised to do XYZ for me, and I've been waiting and he hasn't done it. And then that person becomes so angry and so bitter towards Ye that they start saying that Ye did some things that are not even remotely possible. So I can tell you that this is nothing but people who are jealous, envious, grudging, and hateful towards Ye. These are all lies, and as time passes, you all will see what I'm talking about. And time doesn't even need to pass. Just research who Milo has been working for the past, let's say, 3 years or 4 years in the United States, and that should answer your questions. But guys, this is all I have to say about that. It's total bullshit and nonsense if you ask me. But let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.